Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, The Train.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
And you have legal issues. Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square. Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Owner Bill Cast and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items you remember as a kid. Just to name a few, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and more. You can also buy homemade cavatelli and ravioli. Bill's Bake Shop, located 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to Nctv45. And hope all is well with you this morning as we go out. Get you that first look at weather, and maybe you got that first cup of coffee with that 30-degree type of feel, and it is a little frosty. I'm checking all of my switches as we get a little coffee. 30 degrees. And, well, here we go with what's shaking. And I'm going to try and not get so wound up this morning, but it's going to be tough with the latest round of stupid coming out of, basically this is coming out of Harrisburg, because what Governor Wolf is saying is basically everybody else is wrong. We'll go there. Resources for victims and survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault. Okay. The department said that reminds Pennsylvanians that the resources and assistance are available through COVID-19. Well, let's ask a question, Teresa Miller. Is it possible that maybe with everybody staying home, I'm just spitballing here, that maybe people are getting along and maybe there is no sexual assault or domestic violence or any of the other problems? Maybe people are just getting together at home and everything is going well. They're pandering. Here's why. Vote from the comfort and safety of your house. Oh my God. If you don't think I totally believe there is a problem here, as it just begs to be an issue. Pennsylvania, all Pennsylvania voters now have an option to vote by mail for any reason or no reason at all. You could apply for a mail-in ballot or a traditional absentee ballot by mail or in person 1 week before the election. For help or to receive a paper application, call 1-877-VOTES-PA. I see that as a huge issue. And if you don't, wow. Just saying, doesn't look good for me. Barb Moore, thanks for following Nctv45. Truly appreciate it. And we continue on with Newswatch. This definitely one of the things that we have to get to. Here's your boy Chris Sonata. While working, families struggle. Chris Sonata voted for you to stay home. I don't care if he sings happy birthday to you, washes his hands, claps for you, goes to your festival. He is a party line guy. He doesn't care about Pennsylvania. He hasn't brought any jobs here that I know of. And now, oh, break my heart, he's maybe not real happy with me because I asked him about playing fair in the sandbox. Chris Sonata voted for you to stay home. I will remind people of that each and every day. I don't care if he gets you a license plate. I don't care if he does any of this other stuff. Basically, it's his office's job. Okay. It's his job. And he goes on collecting his per diem, and I would very much caution on that. Now, State Representative Mike Kelly, I get all choked up. See, I said I wasn't going to get wound up. And look, I even got my microphone going wacko, and Mike Kelly, I like Mike. As the coronavirus pandemic continues, businesses remain closed and our friends and neighbors struggle to make ends meet. Mike gets it. I remain committed to providing those I represent with the most updated information and help through this difficult time. The 10th Legislative District, this is the 10th coronavirus update issued by my office. For information, I encourage you, okay, that you read it entirely. On the 24th, there'll be a town hall meeting. Call 855-531-1063. And will you join the town hall meeting? Yes. I will. And there's the stimulus checks. Who's eligible? They should be out right now. Paycheck protection program, pandemic uninsurance programs for the self-employed. All this out there. Make sure that if you have a question, call his office. They're working telephonically. They'll get back to you. And thanks, Mike. Hope you're well. And I want to thank you personally for the help you're giving Pennsylvanians, Lawrence County, and Butler as well. Thank you. It's greatly appreciated. And there's a guy that wants you to get back to work. See the difference? Lil Bets, thanks for the kind comments. As we continue on with Newswatch. And Department of Agriculture confirms the first spotted lantern hatch, encourages residents to be vigilant. So while you're staying at home, look for flies. The U.S. Department of Agriculture today reopened the first confirmed spotted lantern hatch of the year. The first instar MIF was located by the USDA employees yesterday in the University City section of Philadelphia near the University of Pennsylvania, Drexel. Okay. Let's use this time at home to make positive impacts on the spotted lantern fly this season. Scrape and destroy any markings, egg messings that you find and that are building in trees. That's good. Stay home and climb a tree. The people in the country are out there every day, and I don't think we have a fly problem here. But if you do, I think they know to knock down these nests. That's amazing. During this whole thing, that's what's important. PA Career Link, welcome to PA Career Link, and they want you to know that they're working on a plan to get back there to help you. Kathleen Brunswick, thanks for joining the Nctv45 family. Department of Labor outlines updated farm labor requirements and advocates for skilled labor to ensure the food supply. Now, this was about the fake news that came on when Trump held immigration and closed the immigration thing. Now, here's what it doesn't affect. It does not affect students going to universities. Now, I don't know why, but okay. And it doesn't affect those migrant workers that are hired to come in and farm and do agriculture, things like that. What it does affect is people just come to the country willy-nilly and saying, hey, I think I'll just drop in on them and try and go there and start working and get a job and everything else. So just so we're kind of clear on that, okay, because Governor Wolf, he likes to get on his speedy bump and grandstand there just a little bit. The health secretary, she's singing happy birthday twice. Her whole thing was disappointing yesterday, as she just reiterated the same things. If you watch Newswatch Midday, we had it on live. Okay, and the numbers are really a little commingled. And let me tell you, Anthony, here's what they're doing. If you were sick in March, they're keeping you on the books. And I am knocking the hell out of my desk. So, you're sick in March, they keep you on the books. Then they add people to it to make it look like there's this big number. After 14 days of this, a lot of people get better. So the number of cases, active cases, is actually lower. But they don't want you to know that. If you take from Lawrence County north to Erie and across the top half of the state, throw Penn State and the Pittsburgh metropolitan area, Beaver, Butler, Washington, Westmoreland County, into the Philadelphia mix, there's 1% or less people sick here. And when you reduce it down by zip code, the social distancing even makes it look worse. So, with that, these areas should be opened up. He's waiting till May 8th, so we're killing time here. With the 22nd of this glorious month, he didn't want everybody opening next week and say, so he's trying to embark on the 3-month thing. I pray that some attorney goes to a federal court and files something against him, because he's favored the big box stores. Walmart sells clothing, but yet the little secondhand store down here on North Street can't be open. Okay. You're not allowed to favor one business over the other. And I'm sorry, Mr. Wolf, you're doing it. Anthony, if you get a chance, watch Cooking and Castle. I think you'll find it entertaining. Now, as we continue on with Newswatch, Human Services studies the access impact of COVID-19 on Pennsylvania child care providers. I could save them a whole lot of money. The child care providers aren't making any money because the parents are home. There you go. We'll cut to that. And the Wolf administration. Okay, we don't want to say that we're light years ahead of this guy, but let's be fair. Now, first of all, I'm going to say something nice. He did take his time to answer my call, respond to my letter, and do all that. So, with that, I have the utmost respect for the individual, and there he is right there. However, the Wolf administration encourages residents to support Carry Out PA. Now, I went to this site, Carry Out PA. It asks you to put in your zip code. And when you do, it comes up with one restaurant basically in the city, and the other two restaurants in the city, and one restaurant in Portersville. You've got more buy local when you're watching Nctv45 and going to Nctv45.com. We have more local restaurants, and we're encouraging people to buy local, and we've been telling them that in Greenville, in Salem, Ohio, and Newcastle, Pennsylvania. So it's huge, and what Governor Wolf doesn't realize is by keeping these people nailed down, he's actually driving people out of business. As I get choked up and we continue on with Newswatch, the price of U.S. oil fell below zero for the first time in history. Producers were willing to pay customers to take barrels off their hands after the shortage ran out. Trump plans to halt immigration. He's already done that. Several governors announced to begin easing restrictions. The state prison in Ohio has become a new hotspot for inmates of COVID-19, which is a good reason. I don't think they should be letting people out, because if they're well and they're inside, we have a stay-at-home order. Should the inmates have a stay-at-home order? Just a question. Now, I know you're dying to see this, so we have up highlights, because I'm going to get a drink, kind of get myself ready to go here. The Cedar Sports Corner today features the Newcastle Red Hurricane football team taking on St. Peter's. It is podcast, so you can watch it, the highlights in their entirety. But I am going to just kind of fast forward through it, and we'll be right back. Anthony, here's hoping that you're listening. Send me a call or a message. I'd like to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
What was you think about Alex Honey? Right down by Kevin's son.
.658. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2533. Nctv45.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner, call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412. Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Welcome back, and a little nippy outside, 30 degrees, and you know, we have noticed as we were on the way in here, me and my son, a lot more traffic on the road. For what it's worth, let's take a look back and see what's going on. Now, you know, people think I just criticize the Democrats, but here's a guy, Senator Pat Toomey. I really wonder what this guy does. Planning for what's next. Safely reopening the economy. Trump named him as to the bipartisan task force. I welcome the appointment and the opportunity to discuss with the president this week my views on reopening, and I have spoken with officials, Republicans and Democrats from across Pennsylvania, and the one thing is clear: there are regions and sectors of the economy that can begin to reopen safely right now without jeopardizing hospital capacity. You know, I'm appreciative now for a class I had when I was at Duquesne. It was called Probability and Statistics. Okay, I wasn't real appreciative of it then. However, you have a hospital right here. You're seeing that you got no increased cases. You aren't going to overwhelm the hospital, folks. Some people had it, got sick, stayed home, and got better. Didn't even know they had it. Some people went to the hospital and got better. Some people never even got sick. There are businesses located in areas with very few COVID-19 cases that both rely on low-risk workforce and can comply with CDC's social distancing guidelines. I look forward to working with my colleagues on the plan and gradually, safely enabling businesses to reopen their doors. David Baranski, happy birthday. Didn't get a chance to tell you that yesterday. John Fabian, always good to hear from you. And a thank you coming out from, are you going to guess, Anthony? I want you to guess. Yeah, I told you earlier in the show. So, Tom Wolf, thank you for contacting my office, Governor Tom. The guy's a nice guy. You know, he truly, though, believes that he's so worried about Philadelphia that he doesn't understand in this northwestern Pennsylvania. I don't think he really understands just how rural it has become and how much fewer people we have and what the population looks like. You know, here in Lawrence County, this is a state figure. This isn't me. I was at a meeting. 70% of the people in Lawrence County don't work. Only 30% of the people work. And when you take the age over 60, retired people, that makes up a majority of this place. Governor, they're staying at home. They stood at home when there was no stay-at-home order. Planet Fitness, they remind you that today is Wellness Wednesday with trainer Michelle. Catch her on Facebook. Now it is time for that weather. And I know you're dying to know. 30 degrees outside. And with that, here you go. I didn't notice, but there, I guess there is a wind chill of 25. Humidity 64%, winds from the northwest of 5, barometric pressure 29.98, dew point 19, and visibility 10 miles. Interesting that we have that wind chill. Here is Cleveland radar, clear. And when you look at Pittsburgh, equally as clear. So we're not getting the snow flurries that we got the other day. Let's take a look at Lawrence County 45 weather, and we'll return right after this.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather after last night's cloudy low of 26. And are you feeling a little seasonal like Christmas? Well, I gotcha, because yesterday snow flurries in the air. Do you really believe it? Unbelievable, and just one of those things as you take a look and you're thinking you're in the house and it's this late in the year for that. Wow. Here's the national scene clearing off to the west. Matter of fact, looking good, real good in the center of the country. So, how is your forecast shaping up? Well, here we go. After last night's low of 26, looks like you got some sunshine coming tomorrow. Increasing clouds, but a high of 48. Not real warm. Winds from the west 9 to 13 miles an hour, but clouds will build in as the day goes on. Mostly cloudy tomorrow night, 37. 50% chance of precip. Takes you into Thursday when you get the rain, a high of 58. Chance of rain, 80%. Thursday night, low of 44, 80% chance of rain, which bobs you into Friday. Mostly cloudy, 60. Chance of rain holds back, but you're going to get that cloud cover so that you don't feel too sunshiny. And your Friday, mostly cloudy and 41 Friday night. So from 60 we drop to 41, and then we go into Saturday, mostly cloudy, 58 rain, 60% chance. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, 44 rain, 70% chance. Sunday, mostly cloudy, 54 rain, 70% chance. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, rain, 38, 60% chance. And then comes Monday. The showers will slowly move away to give way to sunshine and 54, 52 degrees. But you're going to get that rain the whole time. So it's a long trek till Monday. And there you have it. We flirt with the mid-60s or 60 Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then we go back to the mid-50s and low 50s on Monday. Now that was Lawrence County 45 weather, and we're going to get and hear from the fine folks at Tuscany, and then we'll be right back.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
Elham's for one great dining experience.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Hey, we're back. So, with that, let's do one more thing as we head over to the Department of Health and their update. Yesterday, 1,396, 1,300 miles rounded up by 4. New cases. Okay. New and old cases all together, there's 34,528. Now that makes absolutely no sense because you do not, as I told people before, you don't take points from your last basketball game and add them onto this basketball game and say, well, we're starting off, we've got 280 points and we're playing this game this season. Each time it's a new thing. Once the case is closed, the case is closed. With that, they put out these maps. Now this one will give you by the zip code type thing, and it's interesting because what our illustrious governor did. See, in this one, it is done by color. And makes it look a lot better. And I guess they took that page away. So we'll take that page away. This is what his new page looks like. I think he really wanted to be a Red Hurricane fan because he made it all red. When you click on Lawrence County, which on a vivid screen it's a lot bluer, he has 60 positives. But when you go by zip code, in Newcastle, there's only 17. Now, the other county, the other zip codes go into other counties. Elwood City, for example, they have 16. Is he counting them with Beaver or is he counting them with Laurel? This is the hocus pocus math that we use. Slippery Rock has 6. Who's he counting them with? This information, Neshannock, 16105, and I'll just use them as has 10, and it doesn't tell you how many people got better. So you can't make, 10% of that. That is not data driven, Mr. Governor. That's a bunch of bunk. When you look at, and I'm going to give you this, the whole state by zip code, he did this one in blue. He must have, he must have had a red crayon, and he must have been really mad at that point. And then he got a blue crayon and said, well, I'll do this. Okay, because, and I guess I could just hit this. There's his blue crayon, and see how much it looks like where there's no cases. There's a whole bunch of no cases right through the middle. The light blue, 10 to 20. We have the light blues. Philadelphia, they have the dark blues. The dark blues are 1,000 to 2,000. See where it is? All in the southeast. Nothing in the northwest. We can open. But the governor wants to stay. I got to show you that one more time. Look at that. All the cases in the southeast. Pittsburgh and its metropolitan surrounding areas. And you can see Pittsburgh isn't as bad as Philadelphia. But I really wish Chris Sonata would have used his brain and voted to open. Chris, you were wrong. You don't have to sing happy birthday to me. You don't have to call for birthday wishes and go to all the festivals and do the photo ops. What you have to do is get Lawrence County back to work. And you do that by bringing in jobs and getting people working. We're going to take this opportunity to hear from these folks, and we'll be back with a wrap-up.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, we're back, and that's going to do it for this Newswatch. Yes, on this Wednesday, the 22nd of this glorious month. And here's hoping that you keep yourself safe and keep those loved ones safe also. Make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that Nctv45 is available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's Nctv45. Now, make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Hey, good looking. We look to see you again real soon. Remember, Mass at 9 o'clock. We'll be right on and right back.
Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new